Welcome to Nail Design Studio Update 5.0. I'm going to be showing you every feature that has been added or refined for the 5.0 update that released on Sunday, March 14th. So let me get into it. We're just going to get started. Our first feature we want to highlight is the clipboard feature. So it moves around the screen just the same way that our pen tool would move around the screen. You can click it and it's going to open up a box that will follow you around wherever you put it. How this works is whatever image you upload will go onto your clipboard. You can literally upload 10 pictures to the clipboard and you'll be able to play around with them and see what you want to do with them. So let's start by uploading an image. I'm just going to go into my files and find an image. Another feature we have is now you can upscale your images. So if they are low resolution, they will be automatically upscaled if you click the upscale now button, or you can leave them as is if you don't want to upscale it. Upscaling just basically refines your image and makes it look less blurry. So I'm going to click upscale image. It's going to put my image in there. And as you can see on the clipboard, there's a little badge with a 1 because we have one image in here. You can also pop this image out and use it as an inspo reference. But that is something I'll get into in a minute because the inspo is also a new feature. All right, so that's our clipboard feature. Another feature is the global transform. So to use global transform, you are going to click the copy hand button right here. Once you click that, a green bar will pop up and it'll say global transform on. Drag, zoom, rotate applies to all nails. So you can move it around, you can zoom in, zoom out. Well, zoom out and zoom in, I did that backwards. You can rotate all at one time. If you don't want it on anymore, you can just turn it off and then you will still be able to do whatever you need to do on each nail individually. So that is global transform. Our next feature is notes. So under each nail frame, you're going to have a pencil icon, and that's where you can do your nail note. Now remember, if you hover over that, especially on a desktop or a laptop, it will tell you what it is. So you just click on that and open it up and you start to type whatever it is you want to do with this nail. If you want to use a specific product, or if you are going to make this 3D or something like that, you can totally put a note in here, click save, and let me just put something in here. I'm just going to put note, and I'm going to hit save. It will be bright orange and yellow, letting you know that you have a note there already. And you just click on it again to open it up, and cancel to close it, or save to close it. So that's our notes feature. Next, our tip library. Let's get into what's going on in our tip library. So there have been some extra brands added to our tip library. Now we have Beetles, Tipex, we have Novo Ovo, and this one was already here, of course, and so was Apres. We are getting more brands as I can get more information on the actual sizes of the nail tips. So whatever I was able to find the day that I was working on the update is in here. So you can just pick what you want to pick. Right now, Novo Ovo, there's only one in here. I anticipate I will add more Novo Ovo because they do have a lot of information out there about their actual sizes. So even if you just pick Beetle Tipex and we just do stiletto long, it's going to show you all of your sizes here. And if you don't know what sizes and you just kind of want it to auto suggest, you can click that and it will put some sizes in there for you, generally speaking, and just click apply. I am still going to do another minor update because I am aware of the image that spills outside of the frame where you're using a nail tip from the tips library. So let me clear that, put that back the way it was. Oh, before I do that, actually, let's do it again. Let's apply our Beetles Tipex Stiletto, and I just want to show you guys something else that is new in the 5.0 update. Now you also have your tip sizes in millimeters at the top above each nail frame. So you know exactly what it's going to look like on your specific brand that you're using. So now I can clear it all. Print preview. Let's go over that. That has a lot of new update features, so it deserves its own little video, really. Okay, so we are in the print preview. I'm going to put this in portrait mode. You probably already noticed something different. This L square ruler, you can move that around your screen and you can move your nail tips or decal mock-up. And you can make sure that everything is measuring up correctly. That is super helpful, I feel like, but you can also hide it if you don't want to see it. So you can hide it, you can move it, and you can also move your nails right up against it to see how they measure up and if they're going to be long enough or if they're going to be overlapping. So that's thing number one. I'm actually going to pop out of here to show you another feature. So let me clear these nails. I'll click clear all. I'm going to get rid of those. And I'm going to search my image function for some cartoons or something. Let's see here. So let's find cartoons, or just say cartoon. Okay, cool. So we have cartoon little things here. I'm going to pick this. I know it's not that time of year, but that's okay. Spread. How about that? That's fine. We'll use it in a spread. All right, so we have our image here, right? And now we're going to go back to print preview because that's the feature we're still showing what the new updates are for 5.0. Put it back in portrait mode. So let's just say I want to sell this as a decal and I want to sell a spread to people. I can tile repeat, of course, but I want them to be able to color it in their own way. So maybe they don't want his Santa hat to be red. They want it to be some other color. Instead of them having to color over it and try to hide it, you can do a black and white decal. Now, black and white was a feature that was already in here before, but now it's been refined and updated. So I'm going to click the black and white box, and now it makes it a true black and white. It's not gray anywhere. It's only black and white. And then you still have these new sliders up here that can help you adjust the level of black and the level of white in your image. So you can make it completely clear like that. You can kind of add a little bit of black if you want. You can kind of drag that around. It's pure black and white. So if you're doing decals that you sell that you want people to fill in with their own gel polish colors, or you are creating some type of coloring book like a nail art coloring book, the ability to adjust the black and white and for it to actually show completely black and white and not gray is an amazing feature, I think, for those types of uses. Those are some of the things that are in print preview. And then the last thing that I have to show you in print preview that's new is the zoom. You can zoom in right in here and see a little bit closer. I know it was a little hard to see before, but now it's a lot better. You also have the option to click print ruler. It's not going to do anything in here, but when you go to print, it will actually print the ruler that is on the edge around your page if you want to keep that on there. Totally optional, but I like to give you the option to do that. So those are the new things that are in print preview. We're going to click out of there. You still have all your normal download options, of course, but I just wanted to show you how print preview has been updated. Oop, where are you going? Okay, so another feature, let me put this on single nail view to show you this feature. And I'm gonna kind of make my screen a little bigger here. So another feature we have on the single nail view, we already had layers, so you could always replace layers, add layers, but now you can switch the order of the layers. So there's gonna be some arrows on the top to tell you where everything can be. So you can move layer 3 to the base layer, for instance, or move the base layer to layer 2. So let me show you how that works in action. So we're going to click on base layer 2, and we are going to search an image. Let's just see what we're going to search. Let me get out of here because this is really big, and it'll tell you you're on the left middle finger, layer number 2. It'll tell you right over here. So let's see, what do we want to find? Let's just find a butterfly of some sort. It does, any old butterfly will do, I guess, this one. So we're going to add that as our layer 2. Of course, it is big, so we have to zoom out. So we're going to use our slider. We're going to zoom out. I'm going to make this a little bit bigger again for you guys. So you can see butterfly is our layer 2. So our background feature is a little work in progress, so not too much. We are working on it. So we have our image layer number 2, and then we're going to get another image for layer 3. We're going to search something else. Yeah, we can just do butterfly cartoon. That's fine. We're going to click search, and we're going to find this butterfly. This one works really well. The background remover works perfectly on this one. So we're going to just move it around however we want it. Let's just put it right there like that. So that's our layer number 3. Now our blue butterfly is layer number 2, and our Santa is layer number 1. So we're going to go ahead and click our arrows here. And now you can see that the blue butterfly has switched and it is not even visible. Why? Because it's probably behind Santa. Now there's the blue butterfly again, but we can keep switching and putting it where we want to put it. Okay. So that is how that works. It's pretty straightforward and you can play around with it and move stuff. Our Santa is layer number 2 because that's what we have highlighted. If we want to highlight number 3, whatever we're clicking on number 3 is going to start to move. And then our base layer is our butterfly that I can't see because it's hidden behind Santa. But there is our base layer there. There we go. Okay, so that is how the multiple layers and moving them and repositioning them, that's how that works. Okay, so the next thing I want to show is the inspo photo. So we're going to go back to the 5 nail view. So we're going to go to the left hand now. I'm sorry, the right hand. Your active hand is here, and then to click to get to the other hand is the other hand. So inspo photo is so you can have a photo up on the side of your nail canvas and you can reference that if you're trying to draw certain things or literally use it as a reference photo. Yeah, so you can either use your clipboard photo as a reference or an inspo. You can expand that box. You want to flip the image, you can do that too. So that is how inspo photo would work. It's not too much to see, and then the inspo photo here, if you click it, it'll just go to start to upload something from your device. So that's inspo photo. Copy hand has been fixed. That was a feature that was there before, but it was not working. It has been fixed now, so don't be alarmed. It's fixed. You can use copy hand again. Share is a new feature. You can share this to anything that is installed on your device. So I am on my laptop. I don't have a bunch of apps on my laptop, so I don't have like Pinterest, TikTok, Facebook, any of that installed on my laptop. So that's why it's only showing you these, but it will show you whatever apps you already have on your device. Another feature, and it's a very minor feature, but if you are adding colors, there is now a rainbow option in the color picker. That rainbow option is also available in the drawing tool as well. So I'm going to show you what it looks like. I'm going to make this background black on that one. And then I'm going to use the rainbow pencil or pen, make it a little bit bigger, and you can drag it around like that. So there is another extra color in there now. Also, I want to tell you guys, so we have these 2 nails are just regular background colors. There's no image uploaded. We didn't take any images from the image search. So you can copy an image now and it'll actually copy from one nail to the next with the background color. Before it would not do that. It would only copy if you had an image in there. Now it will copy even if you just put a background color. So if I take my left middle, we're actually on the right middle. We want to do the right middle finger, and you can apply this to all the nails on the same hand, all 10 nails, or you can just pick a nail. I'm going to pick the right ring finger, and now you see it just duplicated that. So instead of trying to duplicate everything all over again, you can literally just duplicate that like that. And if you want to do it again, you just click copy image, right ring finger. We're going to put that on the left thumb, and we're going to switch to our left hand, and you see it is on the left thumb. Okay, so that is another feature. As we already went over the upscale image feature, I'm going to show you the upscale image one more time. So I'm going to click upload here, or the plus sign, and that's going to be our upload button. I'm going to find that same image I had on the clipboard. It says low resolution image. It automatically detects if your image is low resolution, and it will tell you it's going to look blurry or it might look blurry. Do you want to upscale it now for better quality? And you can use it as is, or you can upscale now. I'm going to click upscale now, and it makes it better quality automatically. And you can still zoom and do whatever you want. Another minor tweak suggested by one of our users, if you can see it, it is the crosshairs and the alignment grid, basically the alignment. I don't know what to call it. Something to let you know that everything is aligned. So when your image is perfectly centered in the nail, these dotted lines will appear. And when it's perfectly horizontal, it will also appear this way horizontally too. So those are the features in Nail Design Studio 5.0. Hopefully you guys are going to enjoy using these features. As always, I am continuously tweaking this app, making things better. I am looking into changing the name possibly while we're still early to set us apart, because I have some things that I think are going to be big for this app. So Just letting you guys know that is update 5.0. Look at me rhyming. I'm a poet and didn't even know it. And I will see you guys on the next video. Bye.